Well, we've got a major amount of excitement today because we are picking up new gravel bikes. It is the start of a new gravel adventure. We're heading down to shop at Condor in London. So much anticipation. They've been building these bikes for probably a month. Well, at least we've been chatting about the build of these bikes for about a month. It's probably only taken them a couple of days to get them built up. But you know what it's like at the moment. There's just everybody wants bikes, everybody wants parts. It's been really tricky getting everything sorted that we wanted for these bikes. They are a couple of Condor Bivios built up with loads of nice bits and pieces, which is going to basically power us through this summer's gravel adventures and maybe a bit of road as well. We've gone for a bit of an all-round build on these. But yes, so super excited. So we're going to go and get them fitted up, final last tweaks, and then we'll let you know how they are. Anyway, that's it for now. Catch you a bit later on. It's grey, it's cold, it's windy. My coffee, I've delayed as much as I possibly can delay for this little excursion today, but I'm desperate to get out and try these new Explore Powerweave shoes. I mean, they feel really comfy just walking around, so I mean that's always a good start, right? And yeah, we're going to take the Condor Bivio for a ride. I've been riding that around on some gravel, some dirt, but I might just take it on a little road ride and see what it's like. Going up a few hills and things, just thinking about getting it up for some longer rides. So I'm just going to go and get my thoughts together on that, and yeah, hopefully the sun will come out. It's really grey and cold. And one of the issues I'm having just with this new bike, we've got Campagnolo Ekar wheels on, C21s, and running Hutchinson tubeless setup. I think these tyres are called Overrides, and they keep going down. So we've had them for about a week, and every night pretty much the same. They've lost most of the pressure. So here I am pumping it back up again. I wanted to check in with some experts on this. Well, just coming through the little village of Marsh Bolden, bit of an experiment going on here because I couldn't find my GoPro. You know when you have one of those mornings where you're just putting stuff down and faffing around and all that kind of stuff? Well, that was me this morning. Put the GoPro down somewhere, couldn't find it again. So I got the iPhone. Hopefully the noise isn't too bad. It's 5.7 degrees on the Garmin. I reckon it's actually a lot colder because there's a northeasterly wind blowing and it's chuffing freezing. And I'm cycling into it, so you probably can't hear anything but wind noise. Anyway, initial impressions on these Rapha Powerweave Explore shoes. They are like slippers and nothing else. I tell you, I've never really spent a lot of money on shoes. I kind of picked them up in the sale and that kind of thing. I never had any complaints, to be fair, but these are a different level. You can feel it immediately. The fit is just super. I've got pretty wide feet, and so I struggle a little bit with finding road shoes. All your physics and your cities and all these kind of things are too narrow usually for me. And these look pretty narrow, but I have to say they got plenty of give in the fabric. and as soon as you put them on, you can just adjust the boas. Lovely, 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 lovely. So, big thumbs up so far. Also, just initial impressions on Campagnolo Ekar 13-speed gears on the road. A few people have said, oh, you know, until you get 14 speeds, that ain't going to be as good on the road. But the way they've spaced the cassette at the back, the gear spacings, it's really nice, and no complaints whatsoever. Shifting is super good. The brakes are amazing. I've got Ultegra on my road bike. They're better than that for sure. You're just immediately so much smoother, so much nicer, so much, I mean, I don't know what the word is. They're just really, really nice. So yeah, initially, absolutely loving Ekar. I've gone for 40 on the front, 10 to 44 on the back, I think, and I went for that because I heard a few sort of people say, oh, the little 9-tooth cog you can get if you want to go smaller maybe isn't quite as efficient. I don't know. 10 to 44, that's what I've gone for. Feeling good. There's no way the video is going to do this justice. This is Brewing Cafe in Wheatley. They make cinnamon roll, bun, whatever you want to call it. It's the best thing I've tasted this year by 100 miles. It's so good. Flat white too. I think I'm in heaven. I haven't told you how I'm getting on with the Hutchinson Overrides. They're lovely on the road. They're really good. They're not gravel tyre. Go kind of mainly on kind of dry tarmac, dry dirt, bit of tarmac. So they're kind of, I suppose, biased towards the road. But you know, I mean, they're lovely. The only issue I've got with them is they're going down, and I'll check in with guys at Condor, see if they can give me any advice. I put a bit more sealant in them. Maybe that's going to help, don't know. But yeah, lovely tyre. So thoroughly recommend those ones. Wow. Just climbed out of Wheatley. I tested the gears a little bit. It's a pretty steep climb, that one. It's only short. But I think these Campag Ekar, I think they've really cracked it. The gearing and shift, that's really nice. You know, I've geared this bike primarily around kind of 2/3 on the road and a third off-road. So, and I've also tried to gear it to take a load of weight, luggage, and just for cruising around like today. And it's pretty good. Pretty happy. Next test will be to stick some bags on it and see how we get on. Extra bonus bit. Look, I've been doing this on the road right today, but I just saw a little sign I never spotted before, restricted byway, and thought I'd just get the rubber dirty. I mean, we don't get any gravel anywhere around here, really. A little kind of farm track thing. It's pretty bumpy, as you can tell. But the great thing about these bikes is they just like they'll do anything, go anywhere. So this is kind of hard packed
sort of dry, chalky, flinty, I don't know, ain't gravel. But it's kind of, you can almost hear a bit of gravel. Look at that. The bike just takes it all in its stride. Got these Hutchinson tyres pumped up to about PSI, maybe a bit less, maybe 50, because I think they're going down a bit. But it's just perfect. Absolutely love that. Not sure where I'm going, but hey, put the phone down, concentrate on riding. See you soon.